Grand rising, everyone. Hope you guys are okay. I hope you're doing well, and I hope everything is going as planned. This is Denzamos, and you are welcome to the channel of Truth, Enlightenment, Freedom, and the channel of Breaking Impasse Free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality. I talk about personal and self-development. And if that's what resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us, give us a like, share this video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. In this video, we are going to understand and understand and overstand the spiritual protection that comes with being around a chosen person. First of all, let us look at real case scenarios. Let me give you an example. You have this person you met, and you notice that when you was around them, things was taking off. Okay, they was getting employed. Maybe they would have been struggling with employment way back in time. This time around, they're getting the jobs. This time around, they're getting the favors. You know, you may sometimes run into um, people that claim or seem to be barren, could have been barren, they couldn't have children. For some mysterious reason, as soon as you met them, bam, they got pregnant. It can be a case of, let's say, for example, a work environment where you have been employed in that particular work environment. And things was pretty much going okay, you know. Things was pretty much things wasn't taking off way back in time. Okay, they were struggling with, maybe sometimes they were about to be bankrupt. You walked into that work environment, and for some mysterious reason, the sales took off. And now you're seeing that they have recorded sales, the highest sales they've never had before. So they are selling. Whatever it is they're doing, they are selling. They are thriving. Everything is going okay. Now you see, with the chosen one, I've been doing videos and I've been telling you that you're protected. And there's a reason as to why I have been saying this. Not everybody is protected, okay? Not everybody is protected. That's why you see sometimes people, even in this physical reality, people have different lifestyles depending on the spiritual protection they have around them. With the chosen one, it's different. If anything happens by any chance, you fall out with someone, it could be your fault or it could be their fault, doesn't matter, but you fall out with this person. You walk left and they go right. Normally what really happens is that you also walk away with your energy. You actually walk away with your protection. And those people, they may think things are going to be okay. They may just go out there thinking that, okay, so maybe let's say, for example, these guys, the narcissists, they discarded you. They were like, okay, I can live without you. You know, things can be okay without you, which is true. You can actually live without them. You don't even need them to survive. But you see, the thing is, for some mysterious reason, things are going to start to go west. You start hearing stories. Oh, you know what? That guy, you guys, did you know your ex, they may run into your ex. Your ex is out there struggling. Sometimes you might hear things like they're homeless. Sometimes you might hear things like they can't even feed themselves. They couldn't find a job. A lot of things. Even sometimes you might hear things like they have been fired from work. Now, most of the times, people tap into this protection because when people is around you, the fact that you're a protected person in the spiritual realm, there's no other choice but also protect the people that is around you. So they also become a part of this protection, even sometimes without knowing it, unconsciously. They become a part of that protection. So people may not really see and understand your worth when you're around them. They may not really understand the reason as to why they are getting favors, they are being blessed, things are going well. It seems like life is taking off for some mysterious reason. They may not understand the reason as to why things are taking off for them. Did you actually even know that sometimes you can be around people, and for some miraculous reason, in some miraculous way, they just became rich? Something just happened out of the blue, you know. They became rich. They started, earning a lot of money. They was getting inheritance, all this kind of stuff. Things are happening for them. When I saw that you're protected, you have got spiritual protection. It can be your angel guides, your good ancestors. It can be anybody in the spiritual realm that are looking after you, looking out for you. So some of the things which usually happen in your life, they may look like a coincidence. You may think that, oh, this has just happened as a coincidence, but actually there's been something behind that coincidence. Okay? Because you're a chosen one. So things don't just out of a sudden happen just like that. You think that, oh, it's just a chance by chance, or people call them chances or coincidence. There is no coincidence on this universe. Everything is divinely aligned, and everything is divinely timed. Okay? So for the chosen ones, you already know this. There are even some companies you might find you've been working with them, like I'll give you an example, and they was doing well. And then something just happened. Maybe they just didn't like your energy, because you see, as a chosen person, wherever you go, you have got this energy around you that keeps on irritating people. Okay? It is not because you're a bad person. It is not because you're the ugliest person on this universe. It is not because you've done anything wrong. But there's energy that around you that actually irritates these people around you. So normally what happens is that they may actually start to make sure that you get fired from those workplaces. Look at the narcissist, for example. The narcissist discarded you not because you was a bad person. It is just because you continuously irritate these people. Okay? There is something that triggers them whenever they're around you. They continue to get triggered, and they just can't stand you. They want to be around you, but at the same time, they can't stand you. So these kind of scenarios happen if you have been sacked, for example, in a job place. You might hear some few months later, 2, maybe 3 months later, oh, you know what? The manager that manager that sacked you from work, they have also been fired. You might hear things like the company collapsed. You might hear things like the company went down. You might hear things like the energy is no longer the same ever since you left that vicinity. So most of the times, these things which happen to people don't understand that there was around a very beautiful person spiritually. They could not see this because these are spiritual things, but they may not understand that it's just because of your presence. They were actually also receiving a part of that blessings and protection as well. Okay? Until they walk away from you, that is when they are going to realize the value that you had in their lives, because now they are starting to see it's like that gaping hole when you're not around, because the things that used to be very easy for them, the things that used to be so simple to do, now all of a sudden they are struggling. Okay, some of them, you will see their cars are breaking down, their equipment at home is breaking down, everything is falling apart. So you may see them sometimes they are struggling with sicknesses. I've told you guys about the case of the black sheep, for example. Did you even know that sometimes you walk away from your family as a black sheep? For the last couple of years, you was within the system. Nothing was going on. Okay, so everything was okay. Nothing bad was happening. And then you walked out of that system, the black sheep of the family. Now you start to hear a lot of your siblings fighting each other. A lot of them, they are struggling with sicknesses. You hear your brother is in hospital. You hear that one lost their business. You start to hear all these things are starting to happen. That is because when you have decided to walk away and walk out of a situation, not only do you actually walk away physically, you also walk away spiritually. Okay? Which means that now, these people that used to benefit from your blessings and the spiritual protection, they are now left empty-handed. Even sometimes you may hear cases where people are going to go bankrupt. Okay? Because for some mysterious reason, you was the one who was offering protection spiritually for their own health. Okay? They was spending a lot of time around you, so they was protected. Their health was in shape, finances was in shape. Everything they wanted to do was going okay until you walked away. So discarding a chosen one is like discarding or removing yourself away from a chosen one. it feels like you are digging your own grave, okay? It's like falling your own trap. Because a chosen person is a person who also attracts a lot of jealousy and envious individuals, okay? Because I've told you this energy is very different. It is different. So most of the times, because of that hatred they feel against you, even sometimes without you doing anything, they have a problem with you. They may still want to be around you physically, but still they have a problem with you. Whenever they are on their own, they are thinking as to all the things and the things you didn't do, you did or you didn't do. Sometimes you may see a lot of times they are backstabbing you. Sometimes you may see a lot of times they are smearing your name, gossiping behind your back, the things like that. And that is what usually happens, causes actually the separation between you and so many individuals around you. The individuals you used to know, family members, friends, whatever, relatives. The protection ends the very moment you walk out of the door, okay? Which means that at that particular moment, they are on their own. So many people don't realize that it's a blessing to be around a chosen person. It is not something that they know because they actually may not know who you are on the spiritual level, because many people may not understand who you are on the spiritual level. But it is a blessing to be around a chosen person. And how do you know a chosen person? Is a person who is really with this beautiful energy. They wish you the best. They always pray for you. Whenever you're smearing their name, whenever you're blaming them for things or whatever, they are going in the corner, they are praying for you. So everything that they say, they speak, even they think about, it has got to happen because those people, they are tapped into these higher realms, okay? So when you have decided to disconnect with those kind of individuals, they may not fight around with you. They may beg a day or two. You know, they may sometimes try to plead around to stay. But the moment they realize that nothing is going to work out, they will usually start to walk away. And as soon as they walk away, they also walk away with their protection, because that protection is for them, is not for you. You was only tapping into that protection because they was around you for some time. But the moment they walk away, they also walk out of your life with that protection, and they go along with their protection because that protection has been assigned on their lives to help them maneuver, you know, walk through life with ease, even if sometimes things are very difficult, but still there is a special protection that is always around those people. So they actually walk out of your life with that protection. So don't be surprised. A lot of things happen to people, okay? When you have walked out of their life, or they walked out of your life. Sometimes they did things and ran off and they thought that was it. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody has crossed your path, I can promise you, this I've done many videos about this. Anybody that has crossed your path, you have been around them and the only thing you did was love them, nurture them, you know, heal them and, you know, be there for them. And they did not see that blessing. Let me say something, ladies and gentlemen. The moment you walk away, that is the end of it. Okay? It may take you a while to see it. There are some things which could take a year, some things could take months, but in either way you want to look at it, they are going to lose the protection that they used to have when they was with you. Okay? So just know that you're protected, chosen ones. I've done many videos on this. Just know that you're protected. Just know that you're guarded. And know that you're directed in everything that you do. Okay? A person decides to discard you, let them go. Don't fight with it. Don't try to run around with it. Let them go. Release them and let them go. Because on the spiritual level, you know who you are. And you know the blessings and protection that come along with a person like you. It doesn't need explanation. It just needs understanding. Okay? So let me know what you think about the video, guys, in the comment section below. You guys do know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session with me if you want to. You may donate or you may support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.